the moms take turns feeling up the shirtless men while blindfolded, seeing who can identify their son the fastest, seeing who can eat watermelon from between the women's legs the fastest, pouring maple syrup onto each other, and seeing who can drip the largest amount into a jar in order to win the date. Freud is absolutely loving this.
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry.
Welcome to whatever the hell this is going to become, boys. After stream yesterday, me and the other criminals crafted in Tetra. We stood by a little bit after stream. We went down a rabbit hole on the internet. Several of the jokes would get me canceled and perhaps killed, depending on where I said them. And we will not be repeating those ones, but they do live on in our memories. We stumbled across some weird stuff. I don't even know how it came up. It was probably us making fun of, because we went down a weird rabbit hole because we found that they made a second season of Milf Manor. If you are not aware of Milf Manor, look, dating TV is absolute garbage. In 2023, they came out with what could be the peak. Now, before we get into this, I just want to show you what could be the most cringy thing I have ever fucking seen. This is hard to watch. This is kind of inspired by this review that was left here. Gross, the lowest of the low. I've never seen a more split review on anything. It's either a 1 or a 10. This is some crazy shit. Hold on, before we get ahead of ourselves, let's just read the first paragraph here. Milf Manor is an American reality television series that premiered January 15, 2023 on TLC. By the way, TLC, the Learning Channel. We're about to learn tonight, boys. The first season of the show featured 8 single women between the ages of 40 and 60 living in a villa in Mexico to pursue romantic relationships with 8 single men several decades younger. In the first season, the show focuses on the men in question being the women's sons. Let me show you what that looks like.
Woo! That's my mom right there.
Oi! 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 Yo, that's my mom right there. Let me just put it this way. Defenseless, we will never get hit with the allegations of being on any type of island owned by an eccentric billionaire. Instead, I would much rather, I would get caught on this show. You'd be like, you know, Defenseless was on season 3 of this, right? What are the comments? Freud is absolutely loving this shit. Bro, your mom's head game was weak. We gotta vote her off the show. I want to point this out. Production Companies is a place called Spun Gold. I found the wrong Spun Gold, but I really do just want to show this. This is Spun Gold's TV. This is their website, and a lot of these look fake to me, but there's 2 standouts. The real Full Monty Jingle Balls. That's not even the worst. The worst one's right here. The Secrets of the Female Orgasm. That's as many as 1 in 8 women, like, I'm not even gonna pronounce that name, have never been able to climax. That is sad. That is fucking sad. I need to be careful, right? Because last night when we were jokingly going through all of this shit, we did stumble across some, I'll call them Finnish dating shows. Full dong, just full dong images. It was weird. It was like naked dating. We also, ironically, shit you not, editing Defenseless can throw up a picture of this one so that I'm not bullshitting you. There's a sauna dating show in Finland. Shout out. I might have to move to Finland. I want to point this out. Season 2 is where shit gets actually really worse. Instead of it being like mothers and sons, there's no relationship between the MILFs and the boys. However, second season has a little bit of a more interesting premise. The premise shifted slightly. The single women were pursued by younger men and their fathers. Sir, this is fucking disgusting. This is making me fucking sick. Lionsgate had a part in this? Oh no. This is the first episode. 8 moms are introduced alongside the twist that the younger men in the dating pool consists of their sons. For the first episode's challenge, the moms take turns feeling up the shirtless men while blindfolded, seeing who can identify their son the fastest. Yep. Yeah, Freud is fucked up in the grave on this one. Holy shit. I know those abs anywhere. That's my son. That's little Billy. Billy is fucking traumatized. There are some wild fucking episode descriptions. I remember 16. The men pair up with their hands cuffed behind their backs, seeing who can eat watermelon from between the women's legs the fastest. In front of your dad doing that? Your dad can see you eat fucking watermelon from a MILF's legs? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Oh, this is season 1. The moms and the younger men are introduced at the chateau. I don't even know that's chateau. That might be chateau. I'm just gonna call it the chateau. And each other. The first challenge involves the group breaking off into pairs aside from Barbie? Fuck it, acting as the host, pouring maple syrup onto each other, and seeing who can drip the largest amount into a jar in order to win the date. It's like a fucked up saw trap, dude. Like, wasn't that a saw trap in one of the films? It was like you have to fill up a pint of blood, scale one, where it was like, depending on how much blood you bleed into a jar, the scale tips in your favor and the other person dies. And some dude like chops their fucking arm off. Oh god. The fathers and sons see who can wow the women via a team striptease. Are these people okay? Like, what happened to Joey? Who is Joey? Joey, let me see. Where are you, Joey? Oh god. Anthony owns an Italian restaurant. Joey is an event promoter. Joey. Oh my god. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Milf Manor star Joey Buford needs facial reconstruction surgery after horror scooter accident. What the fuck? Oh my god! Joey is back. Well, he looks better. I don't think that this is a post fucking scooter accident Joey. He looks a little too well put together. Oh my god. You know, I've just realized something. Yeah, there's a spectrum, right? Here, let me pull up the pirate software art. There's like a spectrum, right? Where like on one end, like this is the MILF chart. And on one end you have like, you know, the mature. I can't fucking write for shit. I'm sorry. This is like the mature that looks like natural. I'm just gonna cross that out, right? MATURE. If I see a fucking comment about my handwriting, I'm gonna shit myself. You have like the mature side of it, and then this is what we want, you know? Then there's like this dark zone to the right, which is like the like screams like child, fucked up Botox. I mean, I guess fucked up box is also probably pretty accurate to put on that. This one, you know, over here, this is like good box, you know? Yeah, man, Rainey fucking hit it. The wannabe Forever 21. Yeah, this is, wow, right there. This is why we do this shit on stream. This is like, and then this over here, just like a mature woman, you know? Like good. Like we want this. This right here, this is what we want. God damn. Get this fucking shit off the screen. Do you want to save this? God, no.
I know I got the swag.
Yes, you do. You got the swag, my man. What are the comments? Who greenlit this show? I need the... Each contestant must anonymously, I can't read for shit, post a sexual secret on a corkboard and guess which one belongs to their mother or son, with the goal being to pair up, shut up phone, with the goal being to pair, for each pair to stump each other. The winning son gets a date with a mom of their choice. During this challenge, So Young reveals that she had sex with Jimmy's best friend, which leaves him shaken up. The contestants must try to wow each other by performing mother-son dance routine with the winning pair, earning a date at a nightclub. What the fuck? Look at the titles of this shit. MILF said knock you out. Your MILF should know. Your MILF don't dance. She's a bad MILF jamma. That doesn't even, most of these are pretty shit. MILF, I'm a bit, what the fuck? Lisa and Ryan S. join the villa and get acquainted with the others. For this episode's challenge, the mothers must quiz their sons in sex ed. Yeah, I don't think we're making it, boys. I think that this is the most fucked up, maybe not the most fucked up thing. I've seen a man shocked to death on the internet when I was far too young. who the fuck produced this? Where's the background information? Reception. Naomi Fry wrote in the New Yorker that Milf Manor might be a new low for reality TV, perhaps even rock bottom, stating the show's premise only slightly less outlandish than MILF Island featured on NBC's 30 Rock back in 2008. Daniela Newman, the managing director of the London-based production company behind the idea for the show, said that she does not understand what all the fuss is about, and that this series is about female empowerment, erasing the double standard stigma for older women dating younger men. Everyone on the show had a good time, and that every man is someone's son. You know what, actually? Search Google before I say something that I want to take back. We got an image? Okay. What the fuck? Why does that guy look like a fucking SCP? Something does not look real about that man. The show currently has a 14% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Have we gone up? Well, this is IMDb. This is, whoa, that is a fucking, Jesus Christ. Jesus, I need to watch this. I need to find a website where I can fucking, Come on, boy! What are we looking at here? Are we still at 14%? Yet, that's critics, and we all know not to trust critics. Actually, one of them called it fresh. That's fucking baller, I'm not gonna lie. However, ratings of What Matters, 37%. This is interesting. Oh my god, it's on Disney Plus. Toe curling in all the wrong ways, or right ways. It might be a new low for reality TV, perhaps even, oh, that's actually Naomi Fry. Oh shit, there she is. Milf Manor asks the viewer to derive titillation from psychological torture. Your girl's like, do you like dating shows? She loves Love Island or whatever the fuck. You have to look her in the eyes and be like, yeah, you want to watch one? I have a great dating show that we should watch. I feel like we saw an even worse. Wait, what's after that? Joey and Anthony go on a body painting double date with Shauna and Rebecca. This episode's challenge involves the men striking their rear end. Oh, sticking their rear ends through holes as the women take turns removing their blindfolds and trying to determine whose buttocks are those. All right, my brain's broken. Fuck it. Have a great rest of your day. That's the end of the video. That's the end of the recording.